Hello, friends. So I know this is not the best view, but I am sitting here. My daughter Pearl is here as well, and if I move the camera up even a weeny bit, you'll be able to see we are at the back of our stand. So that's where we are today. So it is a little quiet where we are. So I thought, look, I'm just going to come on here, say a big hi, and you know we used to do Sunday chat. It's a little bit difficult to do Sunday chat with everything with my daughter's store, so we can't do the Sunday chat. But even if you're not on today, you'll be able to watch us back. So hello, and thank you for the like. And there's a couple of you on here already, my beautiful YouTube friends. So like I said, we are at a festival today. Hello Sue, my love. I hope you're doing super well. I hope my video does not cut out. And as I said, I know this is not the best view, but we're actually at the Melbourne, so we're at the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival in Melbourne. So this started, yesterday was the first day, today's the Saturday, second day. Tomorrow it finishes Sunday at 6 p.m. So hello Jen. I hope you're doing super well, lovely. And look, I'm even going to be an old lady and put my glasses on so that I can see. And Pearl and me were laughing, my daughter who's here with me, because she has blue glasses like me. So Pearl, say hi.
Hi. Yeah, me and Mel match.
So yeah, we're like, isn't that funny? So funny, mum and daughter. But yeah, so we're at the festival, and now I wanted to talk about this because I was wenching to my beautiful friend Kat. She's so sweet, and I met her through the candle industry, and she knows I've been an absolute complainer to her today because it's been a little bit, like you do a festival and you have this thing in your head, even though you try not to get, let your expectations get there, but it is hard when you're thinking, wow, I should be making a few $1,000s and I'm not. Why not? And the first thing I'm going to tell you, which I did establish this with Pearl, is it's not good times, my friends, and one thing I'm noticing is so many people are walking around with no bags in their hand. The only bag they're walking around with is the free one that has been given out. So, I mean, look, some people are buying things, and we have definitely sold things, so I don't want to say we haven't sold things, but it's definitely not a massive selling day, and that's the thing. And I like to be honest, because as we all know, you watch all these videos and see thousands of labels come out of machines, and then everyone gets disappointed because they're not selling that. But for me, I like to be honest and tell you the truth. So yeah, it has been quite tricky, and I'm just getting rid of some things there. The one good thing I can definitely say about the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival is they do have a quiet room for staff, so you can go in there and get yourself a free tea or coffee, water, whatever. I do think that's good because you don't usually see that at events. So to me, that was definitely, give them a positive for that. The staff are lovely and really tried to help accommodate. But, I think sometimes you got to pick your venue, what suits your product as well. And I know my stand looks good, I know the products look good, I know the labels look good, I know their quality, I definitely know that. And I was told the Saturday is going to be busy. Now it is busy, but where we are, the aisle I'm at, I feel like this is the quietest aisle. And I think too, because when they come in the door, they come straight in here. So maybe that is a bit of a downer, because they come straight in and then they don't want to carry something all day. Then they say I'll come back, but then of course they don't, because they just find something else along the way. But anyway, and it's not negative, I don't want to be a whole negative Nancy here, but like we know, everyone loves transparency, and it's good if you're trying to do a festival. So don't think just because you're going to do a festival you're going to take $20,000, or you might not even take 1,000. Honestly, I'm going to be honest, I don't think I'll take 1,000 over this 3-day. I really don't. And it cost me, so I've got a really small stall. I think that was number one mistake. I think I should have got a bigger stall because it's really tiny. It's kind of set away. And, I think there's a few bonuses for stalls. Like, I think number one, if you get one that has a corner, it's open on both sides, that's good. I think you need to have one at least 2.5 meters. I think a 2 meter stall is not good for selling retail products. So that's my thing on this, and I don't, on day one, I'm going to say, I don't know what I sold. People just don't have the fun. Yeah, they don't have disciplinary funds. I agree, Jan. But, you know, lots of us are thinking, oh, we'll do a festival, get more money. But, you know, no one thinks, well, maybe the festival was not. And that's what I say to my friend Kat. I said, I don't know what else I can do. You know, I've done everything good, and, you know, the products are good, and so on. So, but also, now this is the positive too. Sometimes you have to look at it as, you know, like one of my daughters, as you know, does hit the festivals. For her main goal is getting money. That's all she is interested in, is selling the product and getting lots of money. For me, I'm a bit different. I want to make sure that I'm trying to make leads, I'm trying to make communication, and I'm trying to meet people that may possibly be interested in my things to be in their store, or they're going to come back to my site later. I don't just want the quick sale. So that's where I'm a little different, I guess. Whereas like my daughter, she actually sells the bookmarks. Yeah, so sorry, I'm just looking at someone else in front of my stall. Yeah, so like my daughter, she sells all of her bookmarks. So we give them away for free because we're hoping that that will encourage people to come back to the website. So, and they're only small. Phil, can you give me one of the bookmarks just to show? Yeah, I know what you're saying. So this is what they look like. So we just basically give a person them away, and then, you know, if it's a business card, they're going to throw it in the bin.
Yeah, just a little bit. Thank you. No, you're all good.
So yeah, sorry, I'm watching so many things on the outside, but yeah, so anyway, that's what we do. But and I'll move the camera up so you can have a little look. So behind my stall here, it's tiny, you know.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so and you know, you have to deal with other stall holders, which sometimes can be a little bit tricky. You know, I'm sure you all know what I'm saying. They can be tricky, so I'm not going to say anything else because I'm a kind person, you know. But anyway, it can be a little bit, you know, you have to say things you don't like to say and so on. So anyway, it can be a little bit confronting. But you know, look, I did have a lady that really loved the candles. She bought a couple of my big candles. That was really good. I actually did have another lady that came up, and she wants to do with me a collaboration because she actually wants to get some soap that is made for her customers in certain colours, because she does massive sort of boutique kind of boxes up. So that's the thing too. So like I said, it's not just about that. And I did have another guy as well that he said to me, you need to franchise this style. I love it, and blah blah. And I said, well, I'm not really interested in franchise. But anyway, you know, either way, the fact that he loved it and thought this really stood out of all the stalls, maybe that's a great thing too. So you know, there's lots of things, everyone, to consider when you're doing these festivals. And I guess I just really wanted to come on to say, please don't get upset. You know, if you're not making thousands of dollars, I could sit here and cry and say I've lost money. So this did cost me a few thousand, and I'm probably going to only make, I'm going to say, I reckon less than $1,000, easily less than 1,000. I'm going to say maybe 600 is what I think I'll walk away with, and it was a $2,300 investment. So yeah, so that is a little disappointing, but you know, look, I don't blame the festival or anything like that. Sometimes these things happen, bad times, and I'm definitely not the only one. I've seen many other stalls talk about this. So no matter what, you know, what sort of thing that you do, I think it's just a part of it. So anyway, like I said, that was for that. And you know, I'm going to see if I can spin around, because I'm sitting on the ground. Well, I'm not sitting on the ground, I'm sitting on a little stool. But anyway, so I'll take you so that you can have a quick look. Let me just move this. Hold on. I had to take the camera thingy out. And I'm standing up, so I'm behind. I can't really. So that's kind of my sign. in the background. And then if you can kind of see through here, there are lots of people here today. They honestly are. You know, it's not like dead quiet or anything. Hold on a minute, friends. And I'm sorry you have to see my big eyes while I try and move this up a little bit so that you can get a better view, because it's pretty boring, isn't it, just watching the back screen from me. So anyway, this is where we are. This is a better view, isn't it, of the festival. Obviously I am behind, like I said, behind the sort of thing, and here, you know, we've done that. So this is my bunning shelf. Lots of you have probably seen. So you probably see, so Pearl will just do some sales in the background while I talk to you and show you what's happening. So we did do some mystery boxes this year. We also did do lots of candles and things like that. It's like 16 cents or something like that. Yeah, so I'll show you while we're here. So, you know, we've got lots of new candles, these little cuties. I've got to show you these. I don't think I've shown you these yet. And let's flip this one around. And yeah, so these are the new candles, the ceramic ones as well. And these are actually really, really good because you can reuse them once the candle's finished. And they're food safe. So we've done lots of things like that. We've got the soaps, we've got the perfumes. We do have samples, so you want to make sure that you have samples. Oh, thank you. Bye. See you, darling. Bye. So yeah, and as I was saying before, like even the last lady, she said the store was really pretty. So I know that is a plus, you know. If I'm going to be honest, I reckon if my husband did not do this frontage of this store, I think it's going to be really boring, and I reckon I would really honestly struggle to get anyone in. So yeah, that's something that I'll definitely say. I think if you're going to do festivals, please make sure that you really do a lot of work on making the front of the festival stall look amazing, because I think if you didn't, honestly, I reckon we would struggle so much to get the customers here. So yeah, I don't know, it's one of those things. And Pearl was just saying now, like the last sale she just made was like a mystery box, and that's a great idea if you have bits and pieces that you sort of want to move on. You know, like we've got some older soap, because as most of you know, I'm moving all my soap to essential oils. They won't be fragranced anymore, and so once we get rid of, you know, the next lot and the boxes that I've got, then I'll move to a different style. And it's not really a different style. I've just decided I've done so much research on this, and that's why I only got a few boxes, because I wasn't 100%. The average person really wants a natural soap with just the band on it. They don't want any more than that. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing with that. And so the mystery boxes actually help. So we've just got a few little tin candles in it and a couple little bits and pieces just to move that on. And I think I have them at $21. We've sold a few of those, so I don't know if I'll have any more to put online. I don't think I will. I think they will have gone by then. And then all the bigger candles, I will actually put them online. But the cashmere, I've only got one left, so I don't think I'll have enough for cashmere to put that back on. And once we start to get rid of these jars and move these on, then I will actually start to make some on the pottery wheel, so which I haven't done that yet. You know, I've made the cast molds, which lots of you know about. So, but to do that, I really need a kiln. There's no good doing that without a kiln. It's actually costing me quite a lot of money to rent a space in a kiln. So anyway, but like I said, that's what I thought. I thought, look, we'll just do a little video coming live from the festival, and I hope you've enjoyed just a little chat, because I know I don't get on here very often anymore. And I'm going to see all you lovelies soon. So after tomorrow, I will be spending all my time finishing off my 30-page soap booklet that most of you know on Patreon that I am bringing out to you. So the people on the $20 and $50 level, which is the two highest ones, you'll get that for nothing. You don't have to pay. But anyone else, you can just buy it if you like. Once it's available. It is not available yet. I've been asked so much about it, and I've been asked for a hard copy. I won't be doing a hard copy of that, I don't think. I just can't find anyone reasonable enough to print it for the cost. So anyway, but I will be bringing that and working on that next once this all happens. Hello, hope I'm having a great time. Hello, Nicole, my love. I am having a great time, darling. I was just saying that, you know, sometimes you do these festivals and you just don't take the money you want. You know, you don't do the sales you want, which is what's been happening here. But, you know, look, I'm looking at it on another thing. I have had a number of little business deals. I've had a couple people wanting to do a soap course with me, which I am definitely going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing some because we are actually going to put like a mini kitchen inside my shop in, you know, like in Warragul, the pink one that you all seen me do. So on one wall we've moved away some cabinets and it's got tables where I've been doing all the bulk orders, but I'm actually going to have like a big kitchenette there with cabinets and everything and the machines on, and that way I can actually bring people in to teach them how to make soap. So I feel like that is really important for me to do. And so anyway, I had a couple of people that want to do a one-on-one course, which that's what it will be. It won't be like a class with 10 people, only be 1 or 2 in the class, 2 at the most. And I'm not sure of the cost yet, but it will probably be $300 to $500 around that kind of thing, depending on what they want to learn, I guess. 100%, Nicole, 100%. Yeah, it'd be awesome if I could do classes. A lot of people ask, and I kind of feel like that's become my jam. A lot of people know me for teaching, so I was always like, does someone really want to learn? But, you know, lots of people do. So anyway, tomorrow I'm going to put a sign up to say that they can book in for this class. I will have a drop down on my website as well. And on my website, I think it'll be really good if I have that drop down and then they can actually just book in for a class. But I'll probably only do a class, say on a Sunday or something. I'm not sure of the day, but that's what I'm thinking, like maybe 10 till 3 or something, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure of the times. I mean, someone did say, you know, a couple hours one day and then they came back the next day, which that might actually be good because then they get to cut the soap. I did think maybe that's a good thing. But maybe I'll do a 1 day and then I'll do a 2 day. So, and then the 2 day will be like, you know, 3 hours each day or something. I think that would be a good idea. So anyway, they're just thoughts for now. And then I did have another company that is interested in like looking at me possibly franchising or wholesaling or something for them. I don't know. I definitely will not be selling off any part of my business or anything like that. I don't know, but next year is the year for me to think about myself, about what I want as a person and as a business owner, you know, rather than helping so much. So I definitely will be still helping, especially on Patreon, but probably on YouTube. A lot of my videos I won't give recipes anymore because I've had the problem the last few videos I've done where I've had some messages where people have got their knickers in a tangle because I haven't actually given them the recipe and they want it for free. So, but they just forget that it takes me a lot of time and I don't really earn that much money on YouTube to just give everything away for free. So it's really difficult. I do want to help, but you know, I also have to be business minded. Most businesses do not give away the information that I give away anyway. So anyway, it's tricky, isn't it? What can you do? But it's definitely, Nicole, it is a positive. I'm definitely saying positive because people that have bought my stuff here may never have heard of me before, and we have been giving everyone a bookmark with all my details on it. And, you know, if you give a business card, they throw it in the bin. But if you give something like a bookmark or something they can keep, like I'll show you. So for anyone that hasn't seen the bookmarks, this is what they look like. And as you can see, it has my socials on one side, my website and everything. And then we give that away. So, you know, we've been giving those to people. And, you know, hopefully they put it in their book. They read a book even 2 months later and go, oh, wow, I remember that. Let's go and have a look at her website. So that's something. Well, that's right, Nicole, 100%. It is my intellectual property. And as you know, I have spent years and years like learning this trade. You know, it's not like it didn't come overnight. I've spent over $150,000 now on materials and teaching and everything else. So, yeah, anyway. And I kind of like Pearl before was saying, "Oh, you get another blood nose, Mum," and I think sometimes I do because I get blood noses because I get stressed about the amount of work I have to keep doing. So anyway, I thought, oh my goodness, But what else would I do? I'm not the sort of woman that could sit at home in my retirement and be bored. I just couldn't stand it. That's not a life to me. So I do enjoy doing these things, but as I said, even this stall was 2,500 or 2,300. I think I will do the Mind Body Spirit again. I definitely will, but next time I will have a bigger stand, and I think next time I'm going to really concentrate on more promotion than selling. So I think when you do a festival, that's what you have to decide, and that really never entered my mind before. So you have to think, is this going to be promotional, or is this simply to sell as much as I can and get money? And I get that, I do understand that side. Like, you can still have products, but your idea might be more promotional. So for instance, there's a company here and their whole thing is not selling anything. All they have is hundreds and hundreds of boxes of products, and they have their product inside it, and they're giving it away for free to everyone. And their hope, I guess, is that 10% or even 15%, whatever, are going to come back and buy it. The others may not like it and not buy it again, but I thought that's clever. So sometimes you do need to think of more than just what I call the cash grab, and that's okay to be doing the cash grab. We're businesses, we're going to earn money, but like I said, think of long term. So when I leave here, I want to think, okay, I've given somebody all these cards, somebody comes back, so it means I'm still earning money. I'm not just getting a little bit of, I'm not just making, so if I made 5,000 here but I made no more money after, well, that's a bit of waste of money, because that's only once a year that's going to happen. So yeah. So anyway, I will consider doing Sydney as well. A few people have said I should do Sydney, so I think I might. But I mean, in that you kind of got to add in your hotel cost, driving there, because I will drive, because obviously you've got your products in there. And actually, one thing that is been popular, the first in particular, was the t-shirts. So I've sold a few t-shirts, which is really good because that's my new jam, and I am bringing out some new crystal ones with some real pretty crystals on. And I was going to go, there's quite a few people coming on now, so I won't. I'll show you what else I'm doing, and I'll show you these. So as a lot of you know, I did bring out these are my teas, and they are beautiful cotton. They feel really nice. So it's not a cheap tea or anything. Hopefully you can see. So we've got them in white, and then I've got them in pink, and then I've got them in black. So I've got them from small, medium, large, extra large, 2XL. But the black one's the only ones I've got in 2XL at the moment, but I will definitely be bringing in more. But honestly, most people that I've spoken to, they want a small or medium. Or maybe I did one large, I think, but that's it. I haven't done any big sizes. But I mean, if somebody wanted even a 4XL, I could definitely do it. I can just order the material in, the shirt, and help from there. So, but that's the thing. Do you know what I've noticed too that I was thinking of? What's the matter, Pearl? My love. Pearl's a good girl. She's standing behind me here, if I can show you. There she is. Yeah, so one thing that I think is important, and I think a lot of you probably feel this, when you do markets and things, if you only have like candles and products that melt in the sun, that's such a headache. So I think really, even if you do a market, you want to have products that's not, so if you look at the weather and it's 35, don't even bring the candle. You're just going to ruin them. Don't bring them. I would not even do that. I would bring the other products instead of those. And maybe you could have a sign that's saying, due to the heat, unfortunately we can't have them, but happy to take orders or something, and then you could send them out or do some deal where maybe you cover the shipping or something, I don't know, but that's something that you could do, because in the past, that's why I hated markets, because I literally ruined all the candles every time. So anyway, hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight. I'll show you the new candle jars. So this is what they come in now. So they come in these, and of course they're my same jars. So I have two different types. I've got this one, with the jars at the front, which I won't kind of grab them, but you know what I mean, like they're a bigger version of that. And then I do have the other ones, which I made these little organic cuties, and these are reusable. So, you know, this is food safe, so afterwards they can have the jar, and I will end up making some better jars. This was just a play around. And then I sell these for $29. So I saw one before. A girl loved it. She thought it was really cute. She bought it. And that's the thing. If you sell it, you go, okay, people love it, so I can keep doing it, you know. So yeah, so I hope that, like I said, gives you a little insight, a little bit about what I've done at this festival. Like I said, I've really tried hard to make the front look beautiful. I am going to bring out a video so that you can see the front of it and you can see a little bit better. And I do think having a sign like this one at the back, if you can see, which I designed, I think that's really good. That's from Vistaprint, so I designed it and then Vistaprint sent, of course, made it. Obviously I paid, so and then I had everything else that matched that. So I do think consistency is definitely key. Even keep, you know, you can see like on my candles, like even this sort of colouring, that's what's on everything now, and I've really tried so hard to keep everything really consistent. So that's the key. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, my friends, and I'm going to see you next one. Bye.